Speaking of stupid mistakes, this game right off the bat had a huge momentum swing. The Packers, they received the opening kickoff. Absolutely beautiful hit by the Eagles special teams player. Completely stuck them straight on. Forced the fumble. It looked like initially the Eagles got it, but after seeing the bird's eye view, it looked pretty clear to me at least that he had possession of the ball. Now he was sort of like fumbling with it. And at the end of the day, they did not turn it over. They went through the effort to review it. I thought they were going to turn it over and they didn't. But right after, literally after that happened, I said they're going to lose this game, the Packers. I picked them to win. I immediately lost faith. Because you know what the thing is, when you play the Eagles, you can't make mistakes like that. You cannot turn the ball over against this Eagles team 4 total times in this game. I mean, that was just the beginning. It was a pretty slow game through the first half. It wasn't really taking off one way or the other. You just knew that the Eagles had the momentum just off of that opening play. They did score a touchdown, 10-0 going into half. So the Packers are ice cold, right? But then eventually they start to get the heebie jeebies out of their system. They regroup at halftime, and things were a little different this time. Now the Eagles outscored them in both halves. The ending score was 22-10, so it was they outscored them by 2 points in the second half, but it was getting much closer. These things just snowball, right? And meanwhile, the Packers were improving their game plan throughout. They were not able to make up for the mistakes that they made in this game. It was just really disappointing. Obviously, I'm a Giants fan. I don't want to see the Eagles win, but hey, if it happens, they definitely deserve the win. They played the cleaner football game. I had a lot of hype for the Packers this year. I picked them to go to the Super Bowl. That's why I'm talking about this first. Their season's over. I can see the vision that I saw at the end of last year. I think I just jumped the gun a bit on Jordan Love's development. He's still showing a lot of the same bad habits he had last year of having bad first halves, putting his team in a deficit, and then being the one that crawls them back. It's not a consistent way to play. I mean, sure, it's good to show your clutch in the fourth quarter, in the second half, and whatnot, but starting off strong is just as important. Obviously, finishing is more important, but starting off, that's what the Eagles do well. They start off strong, and that's why they won this game. 22-10. I had the Packers winning. I had them winning close. I didn't think it was going to be some blowout. My reasoning was I thought the Packers would be better coached, better prepared, that they would make less mistakes, that Love would be better in the important moments than Jalen Hurts would be. Ultimately, it just did not come to fruition. Stupid mistakes. They're a young team. We know this. So maybe it is to be expected, but that's not something you expect from a great team that makes it to, say, a conference championship or a divisional round.